What's up, creepers? My name's Kevin, and this is Haunted by Horror. It's hard to believe that it's been over a decade since our last trip to Woodsboro, and with Wes Craven's passing in 2015, many of us weren't sure if we would ever go back, or if we'd even want to. But yet, here we are, back in the town of Woodsboro for another Scream sequel. But, as this movie informs us, this isn't just another sequel, it's a requel, telling a new story, which is much like the old story, with new characters, but ensuring that legacy stars return to keep fans happy. A format of which Scream 4 was an early adopter, though it failed to acknowledge this fact and focused more on commenting on remakes, as the format of the requel had not yet become as widespread as it has in recent years with films such as Ghostbusters Afterlife, Disney Star Wars, Jurassic World, Halloween Kills, Ends, and the Creed movies. Not that Creed. This movie also comments on elevated horror, which has always been here even before the first Scream, as have toxic fandoms, though the internet has certainly made filmmakers more aware of their presence, and at times, this requel is so meta that it's meta with the meta. Like the scene where Ghostface comes up behind Mindy, who's watching Ghostface come up behind Randy in the movie Stab, while he screams at Laurie Strode that the killer is behind her, just like in the first film. At moments like this, it's hard to even know where you are in the metaverse. One thing that did kind of irritate me about this movie was that Ghostface kept popping up out of nowhere when he clearly had nowhere to fucking hide. Also, the Dewey from the other films is nowhere to be seen. He's a totally different character in this movie, and he's a badass. But he's not the same Dewey. Now, I won't give away who the killer or killers are, but I will say that I felt their motives, which these fucking killers always have to explain. I hope that's not a spoiler. The motives in this film are very much in keeping with the motives of the killers in the other movies. It's kind of like, yeah, of course that's why you're doing this. It fits very well. This film seems to me very much like if a couple of huge Scream fans got together and made a new Scream film. Although, I'm not sure a lot of fans would have had the balls to do what this film did to prove that it has stakes. I feel like if you like Scream 4, you'll probably like this movie. A lot of the elements of that movie and this movie are very similar. I do wish we could get this movie with the cast from Scream 4, because I like the characters in Scream 4 better than the characters in this movie. The characters in this movie just, none of them really stood out the way that a lot of the characters in Scream 4 did. Don't get me wrong, this was a good movie. I just thought the characters were stronger in Scream 4. Although this movie didn't have that fuzzy elven dream world look like Scream 4 did, fucking Vaseline rubbed on the lens or whatever, so that's positive. Alright, well, that's all I have to say for now. I hope you like this video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Like this video. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. And I'll see you next time. Have a good night.